So hey everybody, welcome back again to another video of ROUZ. Y'all getting double for your trouble today. So today I wanted to just talk about, as you can see in the title, the games, like the infrastructure that the games had and what they previously have. So let's get into it. So before we hop, jump, skip into it, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel, share the video if you're interested in anything that I talk about in previous videos. Make sure y'all check them out. But be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, now let's get into it. So I just want to say, full disclosure, okay? I know nothing about how the gangs operate currently in the city of Chicago or around the United States or around the world. I know nothing about it. I just want to mention that, you know, right now. Full blown ignorant to it. I know nothing. I don't, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know anything. So the purpose of this video is to, I guess I want to kind of relate or try to possibly understand like current gang members or people that may be affiliated or whatever. Like, I know y'all not gonna come out and say who y'all are, but I want to talk to y'all. This video is really for you guys, and you all may know these things, but this is also for my audience that may not know, so get that. So I want to first dive into Larry Hoover, right? So I always heard about Larry Hoover. I heard my uncles talk about them. I heard my cousins talk about them. I heard people I went to high school with talk about him, and how he orchestrated something that, even as like hearing that as a young woman, I like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything without structure will fall. That's how I feel, and I feel like what Larry Hoover tried to create, and I'm not gang affiliated at all. Please understand, I'm not gang affiliated at all. I live in Chicago. I ain't trying to have no smoke with nobody. None of that. But I do like what Larry Hoover tried to put into place while he was incarcerated. So I'm here right now on my computer, and I just want to read down a couple of things that he had when he organized his gang before he got incarcerated, and even while still incarcerated, he organized some things. So my biggest thing as like an individual is structure. Like, I like structure. I'm moving towards like getting more like discipline and getting things in order and having things laid out. Like, everybody like that because it's something that you could rely on. It's reliable. You know what I'm saying? So I went and found this website where it talked about how when he was in jail, he was the chairman of a board that he created for his gang. You know what I'm saying? And one of the positions was the board of directors, which of course he was a board of director. And the second position was the institutional coordinators. So it says appointed by the chairman. There is one for each prison or institute. They appoint unit coordinators, the equivalent of a cell house leader. They oversee the function of the gang, communicate weekly with all their unit coordinators. They ensure that all the laws and policies governing the GD Nation are enforced, and reported daily to the chairman, which is Larry Hoover, on the functions and the progress of the gang nation. So that's, you know, the second position. And the third position is institutional board secretary. So again, they are appointed by Larry Hoover or whoever the chairman of the board is at the time, and they oversee all correspondence and literature for the GD Nation, rescreen all incoming and outgoing members, function as a emissary of the board of directors, and communicate daily with the chairman of the board. Very, 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 very important. Whenever you get people coming in, whenever you get people going out, you always want to know where that person is. When they come in, you want to know where their mind is, so you can know when they develop when they come out. When they going out, you want to know where their mind is, so you know where they going when they go out. So I feel like that position is very, very, very important. So they also have an institutional legal coordinator appointed by the chairman, oversees legal affairs of the GD Nation, as well as complaints and grievances from members and reports daily to the chairman on all complaints, grievances, reports, and functions of the organization. How important that is. So I'm thinking of it in a business aspect, and I'm also thinking of it in street related things. If people apply that, like if you have a grievance with somebody, so a grievance is something that, like, if somebody wrongs you, you say if you're working at a job and somebody, your boss or your coworker wrongs you, you go file it to like employee relations, or you send it to employee relations and they resolve the issue, your grievance. They resolve it, or whatever you had going on, they resolve that issue. So imagine somebody, so I feel like with a gang, imagine if somebody like stole your money or something, or robbed you. Like, you feel this, it sounds like kind of hoish, like a little bitchy, like, nah, nigga, I'm finna take matters into my own hands. But when you have structure, it becomes something more than that. Like, you can't move until somebody else tell you it's okay to move. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why, you know, a lot of things are being lacked on, because everybody's just moving off their instincts and not structure. But anyways, back to it. Like, imagine filling out a grievance, like somebody from 11th Street robbed me, and I'm from 78th, and I want to put this grievance in about this person, and then however y'all fix it, it's how y'all fix it, but the grievance is going to fix it and bring you all together, if that makes any sense at all. So the next one is educational program director appointed by the chairman, oversees teachings within the institution of GD members, oversees classes and quizzes on GD literature, and reports daily to the chairman on functions and processes of the teaching staff. So that's important. That's very important, because when you coming in, you want to make sure that the foundation that you have, everybody that want to be a part of you have this foundation as well. They know the things that you know. They know that we don't shoot kids. We don't shoot grandmothers. We don't rob grandmothers. We don't rob kids. We don't sell crack to kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know the foundation of what it is that you're building. You know what I'm saying? They know, like, basically the rules, the do's and the don'ts. And these people that's teaching these things, you want to make sure that your teachers are accredited, just like a regular school. If a teacher would, I'm assuming, I don't fully know the process, but if a teacher was to apply to a job, say a teacher wanted to work at Kenwood or something, they would apply and they would say where their credentials came from. So I graduated from Harvard, top of my class, da 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 da. You want to make sure whoever's teaching your class graduated at the top of their class and graduated from Harvard, and that they know the foundation of what it is that you're teaching them and what you want them to teach others. You know what I'm saying? So that's very, very, very important. And then the last and final position was the institutional treasurer, oversees the operation of national finances, communicates weekly with all unit treasurers and institution coordinators. So quite naturally, I'm assuming this treasurer deals with dirty money, but it's okay. No, let me stop. Dirty money is not okay. It's okay, but it's not okay. But let me relate it to something that others can probably relate to. So a treasurer naturally oversees money and see how money is coming in, money is going out. So if you have someone in charge of your organization that monitors how money is coming in and money is going out, that person is accountable for money that may come up missing, money that is unspoken for on account of an individual. Like, say you threw a fundraiser and we know that your fundraiser reached its goal of $50,000, but you only reported $48,000 to us. Where's the other $2,000? So that's basically what that position is. Like, they are accountable for the funds, and that is definitely important when you're building any type of infrastructure, any type of institution. So I wanted to read all that word for word because I wanted y'all to really understand the importance of structure when it comes to anything. When it comes to any and everything, structure is very important. People don't like to really deal with the hierarchy thing, but hierarchy is real. Like, it's always going to be somebody that's up here, and it's always going to be levels to the shit. Like, you can't just jump from here to here. There's a possibility, but you may sometimes fall. And so I just really wanted to say how the gangs are like, they were if this is accurate, they were very structured. And to be quite honest, I would love to see things go back that way, because y'all finna see. I ain't finna get into it. I did taking it to the streets on this. I talked to a couple of people, and my question was, because of this topic, my question was, who is the biggest gang in the United States? And this is what they had to say.
Audio rolling. All right. How you doing?
All right, how are you?
I'm good. So can you tell me who's the biggest gang in the United States?
Hands down, the government.
The government?
The government.
Tell me why you say that.
I mean, they got their hand in everything. Before we even think we touching something or doing something, they doing it or did it to us already.
Absolutely.
Why would you not think the government?
For a fact.
You know, we got to ask them what we could do. If we want some extra money, just like tax money, people out here getting it, you got to ask them when you can get your money that you don't work for.
For a fact.
So, government.
For a fact. I love you.
Love you back, baby.
That's the only question I'm talking about today.
Let's talk about something else.
Let's talk about something else.
Let's talk about Trump and them and shit.
Let's talk about Trump.
Yeah, well, Trump really ain't wrong at how he motivating blacks to get off their ass. Stop sucking up on low income and Section 8 and balling with the kids' checks and shit.
Okay.
Taking the link cards from them to get them a little motivation to move in moderation.
Okay.
My name is Tyrone Jones.
Tyrone trying to stir up some trouble on my channel, but go ahead, talk about it.
Trouble.
Talk about it.
Baby, it's real life.
Talk about it.
You got blacks that sit on their ass and well motivated for materialistic things.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
Okay. So answer my question for me real quick.
What's your question?
Who is the biggest gang in the United States?
The government.
Okay.
Because there's really no such thing as a Democrat or a Republican. There's no such thing. They all the same peoples. They rich, they wealthy, and the niggers is broke. What else you want to know?
That's all. I love you.
Love you too.
All right.
What's your name?
So, everybody love Mr. Jones. Let's give it up for Mr. Jones. Give it up for Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones kind of took it somewhere that I was not trying to take it. But I rocks with him because I feel like people need to hear that as well. But that's another topic for another day. Mr. Jones, I love you. I know you've been waiting on me to put this video up, but here it is. But for the most part, this video was just to inform you guys on the structure of the gangs and how I feel like we should bring it back. How I feel like we should reunite. How I feel like we should let bygones be bygones and differences be differences. Maybe I'm not the one to say that, but here I am saying that. But I mean, if nobody said it, somebody gotta say it. So I really hope that we can let bygones be bygones and differences be differences, because I feel like one wrong, what is it? Two wrongs don't make a right. There you go. Two wrongs don't make a right. We'll never get nowhere with steady wronging each other. We will never get nowhere. But I love you guys. I thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in to ROUZ. I love y'all so much. Make sure y'all keep y'all head up. Yeah, COVID-19 still popping right now in this video, so I want y'all to still stay safe. Check out my last video. Before you check this, if you're watching this video, you already watched the end of it, right? So just make sure you check out the last video, okay? I love you guys. Make sure y'all stay safe. Stay peaceful, stay prayed up. And to my gang members, I love y'all. Let's just bring the structure back. Let's get it together so we can all work in harmony as one. Because if we got one alto and one soprano and then a soprano that thinks she's a soprano, it would never work. We all got to work in harmony together. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it together. I love you guys. And I do my life.